Hello guys, today we will make a comparison between Xiaomi's first real smartwatch, the Mi Watch, and Apple Watch 5. There are many things to talk about, so let's begin with the design. As many people have noticed, there are many similarities between these two watches. It's obvious that Xiaomi tries to resemble the design of Apple Watch. However, they also don't want to make it look exactly the same. For obvious reasons, they won't be able to sell it in the US and Europe. The problem is they chose this boxy design that makes the watch look even thicker than it is. The rounded corners of Apple Watch make the overall shape of the watch to look smaller. As a matter of fact, the Mi Watch is only 2 mm thicker than the Apple Watch 5. When it comes to changing the straps, it's not as easy as it should be. There is a part of the watch that blocks the access to the spring bar. On the Apple Watch, changing the band is fast and easy, there can't be a comparison. I have to use my Pro Tools to remove the strap on the Mi Watch. As you can see, this small cutout part of the strap is a problem. Because of it, you can't use standard size straps. When I compare it to the standard 20 mm strap, you can see the difference and simply can't fit. Now let's talk about some of the main features. Swipe from the top of the watch will reveal the notifications. Swipe from the bottom will reveal the main settings, which again are very similar to the Apple Watch. What Xiaomi did here is to make its own skin on the top of the Google's Wear OS, which resembles the main features of Apple Watch. To access the watch faces, you have to touch the display for about 3 seconds. The difference here is that the Mi Watch doesn't support force touch. On both watches you can customize your watch faces. However, on Mi Watch this feature is very limited as there are not many watch faces that support customization. One more feature which is available on both watches is always on watch face. However, Apple Watch will turn it off if you don't wear the watch to save the battery life. On the Mi Watch, the always on watch face continues to work even when the watch is not on your wrist. Here is the time to talk about the battery life. On Mi Watch I get about 3 to 4 days, and on the Apple Watch is usually 1 or 2 days, depending on how I use it. The Mi Watch has a bigger battery compared to the Apple Watch, and this is one of the reasons for the thicker design. Now let's talk about the applications. Because this is a Chinese version, most of the apps which comes with this watch are made for China. That's why I recommend you to wait for the international version. Currently this watch is sold in China for 1,300 yuan, which is $180, and the watch works only on Android devices. However, when I talked with the staff at the Xiaomi store, they told me that the watch will support iPhone and the application will be released soon. There is also a radio app, which unfortunately plays only Chinese radio stations. When watching videos, you can only control the volume. Someone was asking in the comments on my previous video if you can watch videos on the Mi Watch. The answer is no. Currently there is no such app. Mi Watch comes only with a heart rate monitoring feature, while on Apple Watch we also have EKG. When it comes to watch faces, the Mi Watch has plenty of them. Same as Apple Watch, you can access them through the application on your phone or from the watch. The difference here is that on the Mi Watch, most of the watch faces can be accessed only from the watch. Swipe from the right on Mi Watch will reveal some of its fitness tracking features. The function of the power button can be changed and, for example, can be used to access the voice assistant. On the international version of this watch, the power button can be used for activating Google's voice assistant. Same as Apple Watch, the Mi Watch can make calls and also supports eSIM, which means you can receive phone calls even if your phone is not with you. However, if this feature will be available on the international version is still not clear. Here is how the Mi Watch display looks on bright daylight. Oh, I have to take this call. I think when it comes to applications, it's difficult to compare Mi Watch to Apple Watch. On Apple Watch we have huge number of apps, while on Mi Watch there are only a few. As I mentioned in my previous video, the Mi Watch works with two applications. The first one is Mi Wear app and the second is the Google's Wear OS. Unfortunately, there is not much we can do from these two applications. Most of the settings and feature configurations happen into the watch itself. However, with all that being said, let's not forget that this is the first real smartwatch from Xiaomi, and we can't expect to be on the same level as Apple Watch. However, what we can expect are many updates and improvements in the coming months. For comparison, the Apple Watch app has all the settings and features in one place, and it's very easy to find what you need, while on the Mi Watch all this is very confusing. The charging of Mi Watch is very simple, nothing fancy here, it just works. When it comes to speed, Xiaomi did a good job, the watch is very responsive. However, on some applications like Maps there is a bit of delay, but overall responsiveness is good. That's it guys, of course Xiaomi Mi Watch has a long way to go, however this is just the beginning. And as we know how fast Xiaomi develops their products, we can expect a much better smartwatch as soon as next year. Until then, stay cool and as always, don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. Don't be shy. Thanks for watching and I'll see you soon.